Hello everybody, let's take a bump and continue our 2025 retrospective. This time we have the top 10 wrestlers under 30. So this is like the 30 under 30 type thing, but with wrestlers, and it's just 10, so not really kind of like that. But let's jump into the best 10 wrestlers of 2025 who are under 30 years old, or maybe had just turned 30 at some point in 2025. So first up, at 22 years old, Azumi from Stardom. She's made a couple appearances in AEW, but she is one of the most fun wrestlers to watch in Stardom and Japanese wrestling overall. Azumi is a contender for some top titles in Japan, and she will continue to have an amazing career because she's so damn talented. And I can imagine at some point in the next coming years, she'll be picked up by one of the big major promotions in Western professional wrestling because she's so damn talented and like lively in the ring. Next up at number 9, we have at 21 years old, Javon Evans. Now, he is, very much, he had a breakout year in 2025, and I think we'll have an even bigger year in 2026, but he's number 9 here because all the others have kind of just been that spectacular. Javon Evans is awesome. He's one of the most fun people in WWE to watch in the ring, and he's just got so much charisma that you can't help but root for him. His tag team with Leon Slater was one of the most fun tag teams to watch in WWE, so Javon Evans is coming in at number 9. And at number 8, we have, at 23 years old, Mascara Dorada. Now, he was number 1 of the Rookies of the Year, and he's only at 23 years old. Mascara Dorada is already making waves in AEW, making spectacular performances in the Continental Classic. So who knows what he's going to be capable of in years to come. I feel like he's going to, again, just like a lot of these other people, picked up by major companies or showcased majorly in these Western companies. So Mascara Dorada, I look forward to seeing what he's capable of doing in years to come. Next, at 27 years old, Gabe Kidd. He had one of the best matches of 2025 at the very start of the year against Kenny Omega, and that was kind of his way of pushing himself to the forefront of professional wrestling and telling everybody, hey, look what I'm capable of. And he 100% convinced everybody that he is spectacular. I think he would have been a great lead for Bullet Club. And he kind of did take the reins a little bit. I mean, David Finlay was still kind of the leader, but Gabe Kidd was kind of the big threat of Bullet Club War Dogs. But even still, Gabe Kidd has showcased himself in AEW quite a bit, teaming up with the Death Riders, having that match against Darby Allin, but I think his peak is still yet to come. He is a spectacular wrestler, and it's great, especially seeing after kind of the rut that he was mentally for a while. So I'm very happy for how far Gabe Kidd has come, and very happy watching him on TV and in New Japan. Next up, at 28 years old, we have Lyra Valkyria. She was one of my favorites to watch in NXT UK when that was still on air. But now she is one of the best parts of the women's scene on Raw. And she had a great stint with Becky, she had a great stint with Bayley, and now with Bayley as a tag team. It's still very fun. Lyra is very, very fun to watch in the ring. She has a great style, blending the kind of UK style with a little bit of high flying and, bringing in some great storytelling in the ring as well. She has a great look, she has a great personality, and she brings so much to the table in WWE that I'm so glad they put her on the main roster because she is a blast. She blended so well with the rest of the roster. Next up, at 28 years old, we have Rhea Ripley. I mean, come on. She is one of the biggest names in WWE, one of the most over names in WWE right now. She's huge. She's almost broken in like that mainstream. I feel like, you'll see people post pictures of her or Instagram reels, stuff like that. And like she's almost there, but she had a huge 2025 and is still kind of on that wave since she was in Judgment Day, and then like towards the end when she was, you know, at the peak with Terror Twins, and now she's doing the Rio stuff for the tag titles, just won those tag titles. So Rhea's gonna have a huge 2026, I am sure of it. So yeah, of course she's gonna be on this list. And next up, at 23 years old, Roxanne Perez. Now I remember watching Roxanne Perez in Ring of Honor. I was there at the show where they crowned the inaugural Ring of Honor Women's Champion, and she fought Miranda Alizé, I believe. I think it was after like a tournament, but Roxanne Perez since then has been so fun to watch, and I was really glad that she got picked up by NXT, had a great showing there, and now she has just found her place in Judgment Day on the main roster. She is incredible. Her wrestling is just so fluid, it's crisp. She has great chemistry with so many people on the roster that like every match that she does has something special to it. And she, again, has yet to reach her peak, being only at 23 years old. She still has yet to vie for a world champion in WWE, so she is going to get to that point very soon. It already feels like she's on the cusp of doing so. And we'll probably be feuding with like Liv Morgan, probably Rhea Ripley, you know, big names that will put her in the main event scene. Next up, at 28 years old, we have Kevin Knight. Now, Kevin Knight, he was a junior name in New Japan. I really enjoyed watching him and Kushida in their junior tag team, but he really shined when he started teaming with Mike Bailey. I thought that would be just like a thrown together tag team that wouldn't last very long, but they've come in with so much like bravado and so much like passion that it really rubs off on you. And then their matches, like Mike Bailey and Kevin Knight's chemistry in the ring together is incredible. Kevin Knight is such a delight to watch because he's so unique in his high-flying style and is really capable of so much amazing things that who knows how he's going to develop his skills further. I love watching him on a regular basis, and it was great watching him in the Continental Classic because I feel like he finally got to show how he is in Western national television in singles competition. It's one thing in tag team, but now that he's been showing his skills off in the singles capacity, Kevin Knight has really been able to shine and get into these, decent feuds in like per match basis. I loved his match so much against Mike Bailey, and his match against Jon Moxley too, I think, was fantastic as well. Okada, any of those matches in the Continental Classic were, ones to watch. I can't wait to see where Kevin Knight goes from here. All right, next up at number 2, we have Kyle Fletcher. In my opinion, had his breakout year this year. Kyle Fletcher is just one of the best in the world right now, and he's not even 30, he's 26, he's younger than me. It's crazy seeing somebody that talented, that young, because he has just so much, like he knows himself so well seemingly. Like he gets his character, he gets his personality, he understands how to tie his look to his story, how to tie everything together in a beautiful knot that is Kyle Fletcher. And his in-ring style is so unique. Like it is hard-hitting, it's fluid, it's crisp, like it mixes Will Ospreay's fast-paced, high cardio, exhilarating style with like an Okada that is, very hard. It's like you wince when he hits somebody. When he does his like corner-to-corner kick before doing his brain buster, like he really, he nails that crispness in his wrestling. I love everything Kyle Fletcher does, and he really showed himself, especially in that match against Will Ospreay, the steel cage match. He showed himself against Adam Page, where he showed off his storytelling capabilities, and he showed off how he mixes it up with legends against Dustin Rhodes in that not death match. It was like a street fight or something. So I cannot wait to see what Kyle Fletcher does in 2026, because already I just love everything that he's doing. And yeah, he's such a great personality to watch on TV. I can't help but root for him. And finally, at 29 years old, started the year as 29, so I'm letting it slide, Konosuke Takeshita. He is, I think, the best in the world. Carrying 3 promotions throughout 2025, DDT, New Japan, and AEW, champion of New Japan, and was in the G1, won the G1, and was in the Continental Classic. Didn't win that, but got to the semifinals. Takeshita has just been carrying pro wrestling on its back. Non-WWE wrestling, I should say, on its back. Because he is an outstanding wrestler. Like, he nails comedic wrestling. He nails amazing storytelling without even communicating English as his first language. He just nails everything about pro wrestling. He really just brings everything to every match. I just watched his match against Yota Tsuji the other day from Wrestle Kingdom. First 5-star match of 2026. It was incredible what he was able to do. Like, I just, ever since he joined the Don Callis family too, I feel like he's just nailed his character, nailed how everything connects, and he's felt like such a big deal ever since then. And I love Konosuke Takeshita. But thank you all so much for watching. Who do you think are the best wrestlers under 30, and who do you look forward to developing in 2026? Maybe we'll see some new names added to this list. Maybe we'll see some fresh upstarts. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.